Hello everyone, it's Danny here for GameFront.com. Today we're playing Humankind, which is a new 4X strategy game from Amplitude Studios and SEGA that's released today. I'm not the best at 4X strategy games, if I'm honest, so I've brought some help in the form of my friend Andrew, who does play some Civ and stuff like that, and hopefully you're going to be able to help me through this, right?
I can try.
All I can ask. Right, so we tried to record one of these before. Things got messed up a little bit, but we're doing it again. This time I'm going with the beginner's tutorial. So I'm starting again. I'm doing the tutorial so I can learn how to play the game properly because, like I say, I don't do 4X strategies. Right, so we'll go through this quickly. Empire color, a nice GameFront orange. You can pick the symbol. What should we have?
Blue.
Got a nice pew pew gun.
It's gonna have to be a gun.
The old pew pew
Has to
pistol.
be an Iron Age gun, definitely.
It looks more like a Luger or something. It's a bit of or a water pistol maybe. And then also the nice thing in this game is you can do custom characters. So we've already got like pre-defined ones like Basil Fawlty over here. Literally looks like Basil Fawlty from Fawlty Towers.
It really does. It so does.
It's crazy. Actually, yeah, you know what? We'll play as Basil Fawlty. Why not? But you can do custom characters, so you can create different hairstyles, do your face, and all that stuff. Me and Andrew are not big on character because like we just play as default, so not my cup of tea. But yeah, you can do all that stuff if that's what you want to do, which is really cool because I know a lot of people like to spend time doing custom character stuff in games like this. So that's an option.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turn. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together and things start to get interesting and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarding. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind? A new era, a new epoch. While your tribe looks to you for leadership, the weight of all those future, unborn generations also weighs upon your decisions. What sort of lives will they have?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, barbecue parties are, you know, the most pivotal moment in mankind's evolution, I guess. Welcome to Humankind. This is the beginning of a journey that will see you leave your mark on history. Okay. New to strategy games, pretty much. Don't buy the idea of learning their mechanics. Yep, you know me well. Okay, don't worry, we've got you covered. This hint will be the first in the series to get you started. I apologize if people don't want to watch the tutorial, by the way. You can skip ahead, hopefully, and get to the actual game if that's what you need. But I just feel like I need a little bit of a helping hand with this kind of thing. So your first objective is to survive the Neolithic era and earn your first era star. Era star stars measure your achievements in the game, and we'll cover them in more detail soon. Okay. Use left mouse to drag the world map, or use right, left, up and down to pan the camera. Scroll wheel to zoom. That all makes sense. Yep, so that works, that works, that works. This is your tribe in the context of the game. A group of units occupying the same tile is called an army, whether it simply explores, defends a position, or attacks an enemy. Okay. So tribes and armies, basically. If there's two tribes on one tile, they're called an army. Am I understanding that right?
Possibly.
I think that's...
Yeah, I think you've only got one unit there, though.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way to split them.
A unit, and by extension an army, has a certain number of movement points to spend each turn. So this is your number of movement points, right? That makes sense. So we've got 4 moves. Army panel. This shows information about the selected army, name, status and strength, as well as any available actions and its composition. An army has a limited amount of unit slots which are displayed in the composition section. Okay. To move an army, select it, press the move button in the army panel and then the destination tile. Okay. So, oh, hang on a minute. A food curiosity. Harvest it to progress towards gaining a new unit and completing the growth era star. Simply move an army onto the curiosity's tile to harvest it. Right, so we need to go over here and get some food.
Sustenance, security, and pleasure. Wonderful stuff.
So it's a bit of a different start from Civilization, but it's a nice change.
How does it differ?
You normally start with the settler, so you start with the city straight away on Civilization.
Okay.
But I get this is more surviving the first period.
Yeah, I think this is like actually you have to sort of evolve through time, I guess. I don't know if does Civilization have that mechanic, or is it Age of Empires or something like that?
Yeah, it seems similar to this. I think this just has like a different take on it, which is nice.
Yeah, so we know it's turn-based, and at the end of my turn, all the other players on the map take theirs, I guess. Now we have to head over to the science curiosity.
Learn nothing else. You could learn what killed them.
Okay, your tribe just gained science because they investigated the curiosity. If you fill your science meter, you have to fill the science meter to earn the knowledge era star. Cool. Nice. So exploration, basically. You can break armies up into smaller armies, which allows you to explore faster. So you can split the unit then, basically. Select
Yeah,
a
it looks
unit.
like you gained a second one now, at least.
Yeah. Select the individual unit, and then press the transfer button. And then select the destination tile. So I've effectively got 2 units on one tile. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yeah,
there?
I think if you kept them together, they'd be stronger in combat as well.
Yeah. Gather food to grow your population. Every time the food meter is filled, a new unit is added to the army. Okay, that makes sense. So I just collect food, I'll get more units. Nice. And then claim territory. Oh, hang on. A new turn has begun. Your army's movement points have been... Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Build an outpost, I guess. So I think we've established, like, you can see when you hover a tile what you get for building there. So, like, 4 food, 2... I'm not sure what the cogs are. Is that...
I think that'll be production.
Yeah.
So you want a nice balance, really.
Yeah. That seems to have the best of the ones around. But then probably building... Like over there is way better. So we should probably build there, right?
The closer you are to forest, normally you get more production for some reason. Oh, but you got farms now.
Nice. Cool.
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
Right, so... I'm guessing a bit like Civ then, this is just going to be in the background kind of collecting resources for us, which will grow us and etc.
Seems like it, yeah.
Cool. So we'll pick our unit and... Yeah, so we've got 4 turns. So the movement points means I can move 4 spaces basically in this turn, right? So...
4 tiles, yeah.
4 tiles. So I can make it there.
I think different terrain will give you like a different buff. So like plains, you probably move through 1 tile in 1 turn, but hills might take 2 movement turns, possibly.
Yeah, I think I got 4 out of that. Oh, hang on. A big deer has turned up, and now... what?
Why is it so big?
I don't know. That is a comedy set. Is it a deer? Is it a moose? I think it's a moose when they've got those big antlers, right? Before you choose to attack an army, wild animal or city, you can preview the balance of power between the 2 armies. I seem to remember Civ being a bit like that. So you just select your attacking army and hover over the defending army. Okay, so click on that and then hover this. So... Yeah, so I'm guessing 3 power, and this has got 1, I guess? Am I reading that correctly?
I think you've got 3 units in the armour, and that's only got 1.
Okay.
I think you need to re-click on your units.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
There you go, there's your preview.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I think we can take it. How do we attack? Oh, there's an option there for attack.
Kill them!
Nice. Prepare for your first battle. Victory will be yours if you eliminate all the enemy units. Otherwise, the defender will win by default. Understood. And the battle is about to begin. You can still retreat if you feel victory is out of your reach. Otherwise, press the manual battle button to enter the unit deployment phase. You can also instantly resolve the battle. In this case, the computer will play in your stead. Okay. Let's do manual battle. Why not? Are my units just split into different?
Yeah, so they're your three units out of your 1 army.
This way.
Yeah, so I can just decide where to place them, basically. Okay. That should work. We've got them surrounded. To order one of your units to move, select it and then select the move action panel. Move action in the battle management panel, and finally select the destination. Alternatively, you can directly select the destination tile with right click, which is the fastest way. A unit can only move once per battle round. Okay. To order one of your units to attack, select it and then select the attack unit action in the battle management panel. I think we just did that. A number of battle rounds is played every turn. The number of remaining turns and rounds can be found in the top panel. Okay. Battle rounds automatically end when all units have attacked. You can end a battle round anytime by selecting end round. That makes sense. The attack range of a unit defines how far the unit can attack. Okay. So we should be good. Attack. Attack. And I don't know if this one's got the range. I think it does.
Yeah, he's got him.
Got him! That was easy enough. 11% losses. That seems excessive for 30 men against one moose, to be honest.
It was a giant moose, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. How to gain era stars. There are 3 ways to gain your first era star. Either increase your population, gather science from science curiosities, or hunt down wild animals. In order to gain units and increase your population, gather food through hunting wild animals and foraging for food curiosities. Counters measure your progress in the Empire banner. In the upper left corner of the screen, hover over them to get more details. Okay. Every empire has traditions and customs that can spread from territory to territory in Humankind. This propagation is known as cultural influence or influence. There are many ways you can earn or spend influence in the game. In the Neolithic era, you earn influence by hunting and discovering stuff or science curiosities. You can then use influence to found your first outpost and take control over territories. Cool. Nice. So we discover stuff, earn influence, use influence to build cities, I think is the TLDR of that. The battle report. The moose died. That's all I need to know. Thank you very much.
Because you gained 5 food off it anyway.
Oh yeah, did we? That's cool.
Over there.
Just going to end our turn. Now we can head over here. We can move one more tile.
Well, there you go, actually. If you hover over a tile, it says a base movement cost. So I presume going through the forest would take more, maybe?
Yeah, 2 to go through the forest, yeah. Interesting. Nice. But yet it's 1 to go through water for reasons that I don't fully understand.
Really good swimmers.
Events will occur during the game based on how you play and how you shape your empire. It's up to you to choose how to respond to these tactical challenges. Carefully review the proposed choices. Cool. Okay, violent pursuits. The last winner was especially harsh. The ground hard and the frost chilling to the bone. In the heart of the settlement, the tribe huddled close to share warmth through the coldest days, but for some it wasn't enough. Some needed to get their blood flowing, and they found a means through violent games, grappling, fighting, contests of strength and endurance. One contest where opponents fight with hidebound fists has gained quite a following, to the point that the outpost's usual foraging missions are under threat. What is your say on this new pursuit?
This where they invented boxing. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that sounds basically what's happening. So the benefits of encouraging them, I'm guessing they're going to learn how to fight better. It's good to get things off your chest. If you forbid it, people will forage quicker and they'll stay warm. If you codify it, basically it's a balance between the two. I think codify seems like the logical option, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's minus 25% on domestication research costs. Oh, that's the buff, basically.
That's not codify.
Yeah. Minus 5 food, but plus 2 on combat strength. But this is...
Yeah, it seems like you're paying 5 food to make your people stronger for that one, really. And the other 2 are just straight up buffs.
Yeah, I think codify is probably the better option, honestly. Cool. If you are struggling with any mechanic or notion in the game, make sure you check out our tutorial videos. Simply select tutorial videos from the game menu. Understood. That's the game's way of saying you're on your own now, kid. have fun with this. I think I've learned enough there to kind of
Do it.
get on a little bit, and I think it's going to let us carry on playing, so that's good. Nice.
Uh-huh. Do it.
I think you should split up your armor.
Yeah, we can explore quicker there. Oh, we've unlocked our era star. Nice. You have unlocked a Neolithic era star, allowing you to move to the ancient era and choose your first culture. This will provide you with bonuses and unlock new gameplay possibilities. Nice. So, okay. Historically, empires have grown from both their idiosyncrasies and the diversities of cultures they have encompassed or come in contact with. In Humankind, you get to combine cultures to create your own empire with more than 1 million possible combinations. That's pretty cool. Here are the cultures you can... Yeah, like you can just mix other cultures and make your own culture. I like that, yeah. Here are the cultures you can choose from for the ancient era. Take the time to browse through them at your own pace and select one of them. Cool. This icon represents the affinity. There are 7 affinities. How do you pronounce that? Aesthete?
God knows.
Aesthete. Agrarian, builder, expansionist, merchant, militarist, scientist. We'll look at the details more closely on the confirmation screen. Oh. Right. So you can browse through, get more details on each. So the Assyrians, I think, tallest blade, the first to be cut by the scythe. These look like they're warriors, basically, from what I'm gathering. The Babylonians, obviously they were scientists and people of culture. The Egyptians, pyramids. So they seem big on the old industry. Harappans? Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to butcher some of these cultures. I apologize. I'm not a cultured man. They seem to be farmers. I don't want to pronounce that one.
I was going to say.
I'm not. I'm leaving that one alone. But again, warriors, I think they seem to be like a combination of like warriors, and they're like the Romans, I'm guessing.
Very similar.
Mycenaeans, yeah. Nubians, traders, Olmecs, seem to be big on the old influence and some farming stuff in there as well. Traders, the zoo seem to be so yeah, scientists, civilizations. Okay, I mean, can we adopt more than one? I'm not sure.
I think you probably choose one for the start.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with these kinds of things, you have a play style, I guess. If these are the kinds of games you'd play, and then you would pick one to suit the kind of style you want to play, right? I mean, yeah. I don't know what you're thinking or what you normally do with these kinds of things.
I normally go for science, but obviously you can pick whatever you like.
I think the Babylonians would be a good shout for science. Like, there's a ton of science buffs in there.
Yeah, it does look really good for science.
So, yeah, you know what I remember from playing Civ back in the day is that if you picked like a science called, like, you've got different ways to win, haven't you? So you either win through out sciencing everybody or out fighting everybody. And
out sciencing people.
That's well, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you get the most advanced, because with science you can then build more advanced defenses and weaponry and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Effectively,
yeah.
or what it boils down to. All right, we'll pick Babylonians, I think, and see how we go. This is the culture's legacy trait, a gameplay modifier. Yeah, so that's our buff, +2 science. Emblematic quarter, emblematic unit, both of which can only be built by this culture. Nice. So that's something. So they're the kind of units we can build using this culture, basically, I think. Take some time to go over the different elements and familiarize yourself with the above notions. The amount of information might look staggering at first, but after a few games you will understand all of it. In your early playthroughs, we suggest you play the cultures that feel right and appealing to you. Don't overthink it. That makes sense. I mean, I'll be honest, we're making a video here, so I don't have a ton of time to go through all of them. But I think that makes sense with this stuff. You just pick the stuff that looks cool to you, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no point playing it otherwise.
You've won your first era star. Tales of your accomplishments begin to spread across the land. Your tribe is ready to enter the ancient era in whatever you decide. Press the Empire button at any time to select the culture of your first empire. Well, we've done that. I think.
Is that the culture that we picked, or was that something else? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, so we go and show cultures and that we pick Babylonia. So effectively, as we progress, we can unlock more different cultures and add them in, and we kind of make our own blend of culture, I guess. And I'm guessing as you go through the game, the cultures have become more and more recent throughout history, I'm going to assume.
Yeah, it seemed like all the bonuses and units of everything that we looked at was a lot of early game stuff. So if you picked a culture, if you picked Babylon's again for the second one, maybe you would get different units.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd offer the same ones the next time around, or if it would offer a completely different set as you go into the the next era.
Yeah, like another tier of units or something to represent the time.
Yeah, I'm guessing that because I think those were the choices for the Neolithic era, if that makes sense. And I'm guessing when you get to the next era, it might give you a different set. But I guess either we'll find out or you'll find out when you play it. When you get to that stage, I guess. Fame rewards the deeds of your tribe. In the Neolithic era, gain fame by discovering natural wonders, or earning one of the 3 possible era stars. As much fame as possible to leave your mark on history and win the game. We'll cover fame in more detail when you reach the ancient era. Okay. So much like TikTok, it's the person with the most fame wins. I was guessing. Okie-dokie. Oh, we were going to. I was going to split them up into different units, wasn't I?
Challenges of a young civilization.
Oh.
It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. This means more than just markets for the Babylonians. It's also the beginning of mathematics, astronomy, and a set of codified laws that I wouldn't want to be caught breaking.
Okay. Onward to a new era. We kind of get that.
You've then got an upgrade.
Has it kind of put me into a different? No, we're in the we've evolved into the next phase of humanity, I guess. So we are now Babylonians. And we've got tons of units now.
Okay, so they've gone from hunting party and upgraded to scouts.
Yeah, I think they've all upgraded because we've moved into the next era, I guess. Building your first city. The capital of your empire. Select the outpost you wish to grow into a city and then select evolve city. Okay, but we've only got one. So I guess this will be it.
That's quick.
Nice. I like fast, efficient progress. Cities are where the beating heart of your empire. Manage them well and see your civilization thrive. Cities are where you construct districts, infrastructures, military units, shared projects, etc., as well as public ceremonies. The moon icon on the city pin indicates that your city is currently idle. Cities cannot be idle at any time during the game, so you'll have to start constructing before you end the current turn. Cool. So we have to give the city things to do. FIMS. The FIMS, food, industry, money, and science, are the 4 key resources that an empire will exploit. A main plaza exploits and produces multiple resources simultaneously: food, industry, money, science, and influence. I think this is a bit like Civ now, where we basically start building factories and things on the land, right?
Does seem like it.
Okay. Yeah, so we can build... Yeah, okay. So let's build some food production. That makes sense on... I'm trying to move the camera around. That makes sense on this tile, I think.
Yeah, so you'd be losing your 2 production but gaining extra food from it.
The game automatically suggests tiles with the optimal resource output for you to place your districts on. On the suggestion pin, you can see the amount of resources, etc. So apparently the ones with the white... Yeah, so these are the ones it's suggesting, basically. The ones with the... So I think there's a good place to put that. Maker's Core would go there. And the astronomy would go... there, I guess?
That looks good.
We probably shouldn't build too many, right? What does that do? Infrastructures. Pottery workshop. The birth of ceramics offers new possibilities. Okay. Technology is being unlocked and your scientists will soon research new ways of fulfilling your strategic dreams. Cool. Now is the ideal time to learn about previewing the FIMS resource output of tiles. You can toggle the tile output preview at any time by selecting the tile output button at the bottom of the screen near the end turn button. Take some time to observe how terrain affects resource production. Rivers, for instance, are more bountiful than prairies. Okay. You can change the order of constructions in the construction queue at any time. Understood. So we probably want to... That's probably fine. My first district is under construction. The construction takes a number of turns. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. Okay.
But you can see at a glance which tile is producing what.
Yeah, so like... So the middle one's 7 food, 3 science, etc. 3 industry.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, that.
Cool. Cool. Right, what happened to our units? We should probably give them things to do. I want to split them out into different units where possible. I don't have any movement points left, so why can't I end my turn? Oh, hang on. First technology.
That'll be why.
Scientific research will play a key role in the development of your empire. Your scientists will never cease to research the secrets of the world. So just like your city, they can never be idle. Okay.
Well, we got the buff for domestication.
We did actually. That's a good point. Cool. That, I mean, it kind of feels. I mean, it's been a while since I played Civ, but it feels similar in a lot of ways. Like on that, you have to pick a science research thing to do. You have to have your districts placed and stuff. I mean,
It'd be a nice change from Civ, though. I think Civ's had its time. It's been out for so many years. This will be a nice twist on it, I think.
Yeah. What do you think of this so far? Then, pretty good.
It looks really good, yeah.
The nomadic tribe reached the ancient era with the Mycenaeans. Cool. Curiosities. And turn. I just want to give my units something to do, really. I don't think they're up to much at the moment. Where have they gone? They're right over here as well. Do you think we should send them back towards the capital city, or just keep them exploring?
I mean, if you put them on also explore, they'll automatically go to anywhere with this fog.
I think they have just been wandering around on their own, actually. I think Auto Explore is still on.
First visible mark of this new culture. I hope the style is pleasing, because it will be around for
I think if you split them though, they'll go 4 ways. So let's explore like 3 times faster.
I can't remember how to split them up.
Forget that. You asked.
I think on the next turn I need to and then I need to select an individual one. Although I need to turn Auto Explorer.
Yeah.
That would help. Dodoy. Right. What are we researching next? I feel like city defense might be important.
City defense, so I presume calendar's going to have something to do with science as well.
Yeah, it helps with the...
Oh no, it's actually a food by the looks of it.
Yeah, I guess it makes your crops more efficient and stuff, I assume, based on that description. The only reason I said defense was because when I remember from Civ, like, if you don't plan ahead early on, like, when you get discovered by another civilization, they tend to be far more powerful than you, and if you're not defending yourself against it, you land yourself in trouble pretty quickly.
Soon as Gandhi gets his little fingers on his nukes.
Oh god, a big moose has turned up. Battle time. Diddly 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 ding 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 ding. Attack! Battle instant resolution. Nah, we'll do a manual battle. Oh, where's he gone? Oh no, I'm just picking my
Yeah, you're just setting up first.
Put them there. That'll do. Oh no, the moose was over here. He's moved. Damn, this unit's in the wrong place. They're all in the wrong place. Never mind.
He's fooled you.
He's got the drop on me. What am I doing here?
Let's get him!
I think this unit might just reach, but these two won't. Which is problematic. Oh, maybe they will. Oh, did we get it? Oh, that was easy enough.
That's alright.
That was easy enough.
And you got 5 gold off him somehow.
Yeah, it seems worth doing.
Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. So we're split. So probably making 3 seems reasonable, right? Or do you reckon 2 of 2?
I mean, I would just split them all up, to be fair. Get everything explored as fast as you can.
Fair enough. I think I've undone what I was supposed to do there. What have I done here? Ah, there you go. Right.
There you go.
Well, yeah, let's put them all on an auto explore. Why not? Off you go, boys and girls. Have fun. Nice. I'm starting to get the hang of this now. Oh, look, it's a big woolly mammoth. Thankfully, it seems to be ignoring us.
At least he's friendly so far.
Don't know if we should attack that. What do you reckon? I mean, he looks like he'll be a bit more of a challenge than the deer, frankly.
I mean, give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Fair enough. I think we'll do that on our next turn. Oh, he's gone for us. That didn't go well.
Looks like you've outrun him.
I need to give the... I don't know what I've done there. Researchers are idle, so we need to research.
If you zoom out, does it show like a different sort of screen, like an overview?
Yeah, it just kind of gives you like a what? It just looks like a map, really, which is pretty cool. I like the fact you can just zoom out to that and then zoom into the tiles. We've explored a pretty decent amount of territory actually so far. Like the maps. I mean, it's wrapping around, but yeah, the map's fairly big. It's weird that we haven't come across any other civilization yet, actually.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Science research on calendar seemed like a good shout, right?
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Technology tree. The technology tree contains the different technologies players can unlock during a game. Each technology is tied to a specific era, and you can only research technologies that are part of your current and previous eras. That makes sense. Many technologies have a prerequisite that you must research first. That's fair enough. The game is designed so that players cannot unlock all technologies in all eras, so you have to make choices that suit your style. That makes sense. Alrighty. You are free to select as many technologies as you want, and they'll be queued. Selecting a technology further down in the technology tree will create a path through the tree. Cancel at any time. As you progress, you will learn to tweak your technology queue to adapt to different gameplay situations. Okay. Right. So we can either research carpentry, masonry, fishing, bronze working, irrigation. So like domestication can do irrigation straight away.
Yeah, that seems pretty useful.
And then with carpentry, we can either go with masonry or fishing, but we'd have to research carpentry first. And bronze working's the only choice there.
I mean, maybe go for carpentry. It's only 5 turns, and it looks like it'll give you archers, is it?
Yeah, so we're just picking the priority we want to research them in. So we're doing calendar first, which is already underway.
Oh, right, I get you. So it'll give you you can map out what you want to do.
Yeah, so like calendar is one, so like we can do like, what do you want to research next, basically. But like to get to that third, you'd have to do that second. You can't do that second and that third, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
So carpentry second, yeah?
Carpentry second, yeah. Then you've got some ranged units.
And then irrigation seems like it might be useful for science. But then masonry is as well, I guess. What do you reckon, masonry or...
Go masonry.
Masonry. I think bronze working would be most useful, wouldn't it? Actually, thinking about it.
Well, that's your unique unit as well from bronze working.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure how you pronounce it, to be fair.
We'll do it in that order. That seems... Oh, I unlocked an achievement. Collector. Calendar researched. Now that they are living in permanent settlements, villagers want to track the seasons, etc. for planting crops. Animal sanctuaries. Ransack animal sanctuaries to gain large amounts of food and prevent animals from spawning in the area. To ransack a sanctuary, select an army, press the ransack button in the army panel, and select the tile where the sanctuary is located. Okay, are we nearby? We are nearby. Guess we've got to move there.
The agrarian Harapans. You're as likely to meet their canals and farmers as their soldiers.
Oh, you've just met another empire. Will they become a friend or foe? Nice. And this unlocks the diplomacy stuff. Okay. Ransack. Let's see what the ransack does first. Is that it? Do you just get stuff?
You have to select your tile.
Yeah, I've selected that tile, and it's like if I select, you know what I mean. Oh, I see. You have to. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
There you go.
Districts, just like units, have health points. These will rapidly go down if a district is ransacked. Okay. I guess we should go and say hello to the neighbours, right?
Do the same. See if you can find the city.
Carpentry researched. Nice.
I've just seen a chariot go across the top of your screen there.
Well, the sea is knocking about, is she? Well, where's the diplomacy screen?
What do you say to this appealing proposal?
Welcome to Humankind's diplomacy screen. This is where you'll manage all diplomatic relations with foreign empires. As one of these gameplay systems, which might seem complex at first, bear in mind that it takes everyone a few games to understand and master. Be the leader you want to be, find allies, trade resources, sign treaties and declare wars. Let's take a quick tour of the diplomacy key indicators. Answering treaty proposals. You've just received a treaty proposal from another empire. You can either accept, refuse, or counter. Note that refusing the offer will increase the other empire's war support, so they're more likely to get hostile, basically, right? Countering means that you are willing to accept the proposal if they had a fixed amount of money. However, hover over the counter button to see how much money you will ask of the other party. Okay. First things first, headlining the diplomacy screen is your diplomatic relations state. Each empire has a relationship with every other empire, so we're at peace with these guys at the moment. Hover over your current relation state to view what abilities are available in the state and which are not. Okay. War support represents the population's animosity towards a specific empire. The people's morale will be broken if you run out, and they will force you to agree to surrender. So more and more support later. Well, okay. Treaties are additional accords added on top of a state of peace or alliance, adding or removing one or more diplomatic abilities on both sides. That makes sense. Okay, so the Nubians have just proposed to improve your relationship. Forbid new trade. Only trade luxuries. Trade everything.
I think, is that... I might just be reading it wrong, but I think that might be just him giving you luxury goods.
Yeah, he's
Is
basically saying that we can trade luxuries between our two societies, basically, right? That's the proposal.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't sound like a bad thing.
Everything seems adequate. Agreed.
This calls for celebration.
Cool.
He says he's cruel as well. So he's definitely going to come kill you in a bit.
Yeah, they're gonna turn on me, aren't they? Cruel militarist. But hey, at least for the moment we can trade in luxury goods.
Yeah, just don't accept any really large wooden horses off him.
I know, yeah. Cool. Okie dokie. Guess we'll just set everybody back on the old auto explore, I guess. All the units are happy. What's happening back at Babylon? Districts exploit the... oh, okay. We understand that. One or several constructibles cannot be built as you don't have enough resources required. Obtain resources by... Obtain more access by building new extractors or trading those resources with other empires. Okay. Resources are naturally occurring deposits of commodities. So we need to build mines and things, basically, is what this is saying, right? You have enough money to buy out your ongoing construction, which will complete it immediately. Okay, let's do that. Hey, look, balloons! Ta-da! So is it? So these infrastructures basically are what will give us the extra resources to then build more districts and stuff. Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, so I think the infrastructure is, once you build it, you won't need to select a tile. It'll just be part of everything in the city. Whereas your districts are, well, districts that you place down on the tile. So they give you like passive buffs.
Right. Okay.
A proposal for your consideration.
And we got another offer for.
Yeah.
This is the Harappans apparently. It's Basil Faulty.
I see
Oh
possibilities.
yeah. What's he come dressed as?
I don't know. He's just got out of the shower, I guess. But yeah, I mean, he's offering to trade luxury goods, I guess. What does counter do, I wonder? So either accept it or I'll accept it, but give me money to accept. Or you can just refuse. This guy is a wary introvert. I think we could probably muscle him for 5 coin, right?
Go on, let's do it.
A proposal as fair as a summer's day.
He just took that without question. Nice.
Let us raise a glass.
It is pleasing to see you, friend.
Great. I think we can just close that screen now. Then we'll just move on a bit. I don't know if we should build another settlement, maybe. We should probably expand the empire out, right?
Yeah, I think if you built to your left a little bit, could block off.
Okay, military forces panel. A new wonder can be claimed. Each of these distinguished monuments can be a testament to humankind's...
I was going to say the Hanging Gardens, that's going to be on there.
Let's do it. I'm sure Civilization had wonders as well. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it did. No, it did. It did.
Yeah. So somewhere over to the left, then, like over.
Yeah. Still in your territory, but I can't point out where it is. So yeah, right where you're zooming in on that. You built a city there to block people from coming over
Yeah.
to you.
You defend this from this direction, right? So
Yeah.
let's get this unit. Let's get them over here-ish. And then we just gotta let things happen for a few turns, I guess. You discovered the breathtaking... I can't pronounce that, but we found a forest. Can you not just queue instructions so I can't just tell this unit to go there? I guess I can. Just avoid all the woolly mammoths on the way, right?
Don't run into them.
Right, why can't we continue audio? Yeah, no, I've told you to complete your movements over this way. You'd think it'd just take that path for the next however many turns it takes, right?
Time to see what happens when foreign cultures get together and decide to murder each other.
Okay.
I knew this guy was going to turn on you.
Oh my god, is it the dude who we had the first trade agreement with?
Yeah.
I feel betrayed, honestly. The defender's flag. Okay. So this is my army and we're fighting them? No. We're fighting them. Okay. This isn't ideal, I don't think. Jesus.
Oh, you've got a advantage so far.
Yeah, I think we might win it, but we're gonna lose most of this unit, I think. Yeah. Well. There you go. We won, but we lost 13.
What cost?
Yeah. Okie dokie. This city was founded by... Oh, we found a city. Where's that?
Is that it? Knock?
Paying money or influence for the patronize action will give you an increase of your relationship with this independent people per turn. Yeah, I think it's like a small village of just not affiliated to any one culture, I guess. And we can give them stuff and then they'll trust us, basically. Because, like, at the moment, they don't trust us.
Yeah, I think Civilization had an equivalent of these on it as well.
Okay. We've researched the bronze working. Nice. And we've unlocked the next era star. Nice. Era stars cover the 7 gameplay affinities and have 3 objectives per era, each unlocking an era star when fulfilled. Once an era star is unlocked, a new objective unlocks for the reached affinity and so on, allowing you to earn a maximum of 21 era stars per era. Cool. I'm not sure how you unlock the next one. I don't think we've got enough yet, have we?
I No, it tells you underneath, I think.
Okie dokie. Zone of control. The adjacent tiles to a hostile army or unit are called their zone of control. Moving through the zone of control will cost you more movement points. Okay. So it costs you more movement points to go through an enemy territory, basically. I think it...
So, did he declare war on you, or did they just attack you?
I'm not sure. So it's this guy, right? Well, where's our diplomacy screen?
It's on the left.
Yeah.
What?
So it was this dude, and
Yeah. You're at peace with them.
we're at peace. Maybe they just decided to have a fight.
Come.
Because these are the only two races we know of so far, aren't they? We've got Basil Faulty and the Nubian dude.
Yeah, Basil's not going to touch you.
Yeah. He seems to be the Gandhi of the peace. He may very well launch nukes at you as a random...
Just wait until it happens. It's going to happen.
Random endgame. Just Gandhi just launches all the nukes. Yeah, I guess it just maybe just a random encounter. I mean, I don't know. Funny one, that. Right. So you claim the territory first, right? I think, and then
There you go. Found your outpost then. I think a city sort of grows from that, does it?
yeah, I'm guessing so. And then yeah, we can build out districts and stuff. Nice. Just ransack my own territory. Why not? You can clear forest from tiles to unlock the resources of it, I guess. We should just send them back on their way now, I guess. Cool. Well, we've got a couple of cities started up. We've learned quite a bit about the game. I think I'll probably end it there for now. But yeah, I think that was a pretty cool first look at the game. I mean, obviously we've only really just done the tutorial and got to grips with it. I have to admit, like I say, I'm not generally a 4X kind of player, so this isn't the kind of thing I would normally play. But I mean, that's pretty fun. I quite enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. I think if I took the time to learn it, I would be a lot better at it. But you're the experienced 4Xer, so you tell me what your thoughts are on this.
I think it's going to be really fun. Can't wait to get it, to be honest.
It's on Xbox Game Pass, if you've got Xbox Game Pass.
Really? Okay.
Yep. So it's on Game Pass. It's also on Steam, Epic Games Store as well. Yeah. So if you're on Game Pass, yeah, go grab it, I guess. Cool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, etc. Don't forget to check out the Patreon if you haven't done so. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye.